we're going to talk about the three key ingredients that have allowed me to go from 0 to 100K a month, not a year, a month with my Airbnb business, and how I've had 3,000 plus successful students with their businesses. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Jorge Contreras podcast, a podcast for real estate investors and those who want to get to 10K a month with Airbnb. And on today's topic, I will be covering how to create massive, not just success, how to create massive success with Airbnb. Okay, we're going to talk about the three key ingredients that have allowed me to go from 0 to 100K a month, not a year, a month with my Airbnb business, and how I've had 3,000 plus successful students with their businesses. Okay, the first thing that I want to talk about is your environment. One of the things that I've learned, ladies and gentlemen, is that all living organisms have adapted to their environment for survival. If you look at some of the animals that live in the water, in the desert, or just in any type of environment, some of them have really thick fur because it's really cold. Some of them have sleek skin because it's really hot. Whatever it may be, over the hundreds and thousands of years, these animals have all adapted to their environment for survival. And one of the things that I've learned in my entrepreneurship, not even just entrepreneurship, but just in life, in my personal development, in my personal growth, is that I too am adapting at any given time to my environment. So if in your home, you're not supported by your spouse, by your parents, by your siblings, by your friends, maybe they're negative Nancy's, right? They're not supportive of you taking action. They're not supportive of you taking chance, taking risks. They want you to be comfortable. They want you to live under a rock. They want you to play it safe. Then guess what? You need to change your environment. One of my mentors at Rich Dad Poor Dad, she once said, Jorge, if you can't change your friends, then you have to change your friends. Here's the thing. In any relationship, you are either enrolling the other person to become more like you, or they are enrolling you to become more like them. Let me say that again. In every relationship, in every interaction, you are either enrolling the other person to become more like you, or they are enrolling you to become more like them. Whoever has the most amount of influence wins. And that is why changing your environment, changing the people who you surround yourself is going to be so important to determine what the outcome of your life is. So again, when it comes to your environment, I really look at two things. I look at your friends, or who you're surrounding yourself with, your relationships, and also your habits. Like, let me give you an example. Let's say that you're not really supposed to be eating ice cream and cookies and candy and any super high sugary foods because you're on this fitness journey. But if your refrigerator is full of ice cream and your cabinets are full of cookies and candy and all these sugary foods, you are setting up yourself for failure. So you need to get those things out of your environment. I operate the same way. Anytime I know I shouldn't be having too many of these sugary foods, I just tell my wife, babe, let's just not buy it, because if it's not in the house, I'm not going to eat it. But if it's right there next to me, guess what? I'm going to want to eat it. I'm going to be tempted. And so what we have to do is we have to set up our environments for success, not just our habits. Those are super important, but also who you're surrounding yourself with. And that is one of the things that you could do very easily. It doesn't cost any money to do. All you need to do is start surrounding yourself with people who inspire you, who motivate you, to push you to be the greatest version of yourself. You do that one thing alone, your life will be a complete 180 12 months from now. The second thing, in order to create massive success with Airbnb, is to find yourself a coach or a mentor. Look, I know that some people are going to want to do this on their own. They're going to spend hundreds and hundreds of hours on YouTube trying to find the information for free. They're going to read all the books, all the ebooks. They're going to follow all the people on social media. But guess what? The videos don't talk back. And when you get to the down to the nitty gritty and you're implementing, you're starting to talk to landlords, you're ordering your furniture, you're going live and setting up your Airbnb, you're having challenges with your first couple guests, right? Guess what? Those videos, those books don't talk back. You need somebody who already has the result and outcome that you desire to be there for you, to guide you every step of the way, to help you become successful with Airbnb. You want to find somebody, again, who inspires you, who motivates you, someone who already has the results and outcome that you desire, and learn from them. You know, a lot of people have this limiting belief that coaching or mentorship is expensive, and they don't realize how expensive it is to launch and start an Airbnb business incorrectly, to acquire the wrong property, to not have the proper terminology in the contract, to price it incorrectly. You can easily miss out on $20,000 of additional revenue in 1 year by doing it wrong. So doing it wrong or procrastinating, AKA, or not doing it at all, actually costs you way more than investing in a coach or a mentor that can help you go bigger, better, faster, stronger. So that's the second thing. The third thing to do in order to create massive success with Airbnb. So far, we've talked about changing your environment, and that includes your friends, your relationships, and your habits. The second thing is finding a coach or a mentor that you align with, that you feel is in the same vibra, the same energy as you. And the third and final thing is to implement, right? Because you could acquire all the right knowledge, but if you don't implement it, if you don't take action, then it's all worthless. So you have to absorb this knowledge, implement it, take action in order to get the results. Okay? That's it, guys. This one was a short and quick. I wanted to just focus on these three things that have helped me go from 0 to 6 figures a month with my Airbnb business. With that being said, guys, check out the link in the description down below. I got a free ebook that I would like to gift you. With that being said, thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you on the next podcast. And also, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram and on YouTube. Thank you so much.